regarding international agreements, one of the problems we encountered during the negotiation of the SCPU agreement, which was later called the SAMO agreement, was, the draft was not available to the parliamentarians who have represented our nations at the SCP EU JPA. For, I think, Honorable Hashems could testify to that, and we were trying to get the draft, and it was not possible. And it should have been debated upon in various national parliaments, but those parliaments were not able to get that document. And it was just presented at the meeting or the conference in Maputo, and eventually was finalized. Even the reservations were not given due consideration. So this is a kind of negotiations that are taking place with Western nations. We are not on equal footing when we make those kind of negotiations. So I think this has to be rectified. We need to stand on the same ground when we make those negotiations, and those drafts should be available to parliaments, and parliaments should read them and scrutinize them, and eventually, yeah, and this is very important. It's not when they are coming for ratification that parliaments get those documents. It has been reversed, so this has to be improved. Or when our legislators go to those kinds of negotiations, they should ask for the draft and bring them to the local parliaments for debate, and even the public, like my brother Nigel said, should know about those things. Because it's a 20-year trade and economic agreement, but the public is not aware of what was happening. And this is very important. With regard to the African CDC, this is my personal opinion. I'm not talking as the African Director for Family Work. There are certain areas of concern with the African CDC. In fact, it's based in Addis, just around the place where I'm living. And I'm going to do some researches regarding what the activities of this organization are, because it has to be properly followed up on, because a number of things that are passing through that organization, I've found them to be very concerning. So this is what I can say. So it's a very legitimate concern which we need to work upon, and as Family Watch will also be dealing with that and come up with a proper researched document regarding its activities. And one final comment, especially with the signing of documents. I'm raising this issue because we are tired of our legislators, executives going and signing and coming to tell us that these are good for our people. For example, we were once in South Sudan to talk to the Minister of Health, and we told them that their nation signed the recently re-signed Eastern and Southern Africa Ministerial Commitment on Comprehensive Sexuality Education, and the Minister of Health and the Minister of Education both didn't know that it was signed, but the document shows it was. And we asked them, and they don't know who did that. So such kind of things are happening in Africa. People are being bought by those multi-billion organizations, and they're bribed, and they do all sorts of things without the knowledge of even people on power. So this is very important.